being that I have quite a few tattoos, I have here, I have my neck, I have my finger, I have tattoos all over my body. So I feel like I can kind of like look at another person and say whether or not I like their face tattoo. Now you can do this too. Your credit with not having a face tattoo might take away from the opinion, or it may strengthen it. You may think I'm crazy, and you may think my opinion is dog shit, which it is. So that's fine. Like, we can agree to disagree on all of these. These are all for fun. I'm just having a good time. I smoked a little bit, and I'm just literally going to look at cool tattoos or bad tattoos, and let's just, like, rank them. I want to see who comes out at the end and is in the S tier with me. I'm clearly in the F tier, bro. I got some shit tattoos. Just so we're clear. I have some really good ones. Like, I got Gucci Mane's face tattoo on my arm. If you know any other idiot that's willing to tattoo their own hand, tell them we got to be friends. All right, let's jump into this video about rating these face tattoos. Six Nine really has that look about him where his whole category, his whole catalog of tattoos, everything that is 6ix9ine's art and like recognizable art, it all can be summarized by just going, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, ugh. 6ix9ine is those trash cans that you bedazzle. Like, when people take the normal recycling bins that we get from the city and they tag them with like flames, 6ix9ine is like that, but with like if someone just wrote penises all over those trash cans. Although I do think 6ix9ine should be F tier, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and I'm gonna put him in E for ew. And let me give you my reasoning. Anyone that is willing to get a 6ix9ine tatted on their forehead that is out of middle school, anyone over the age of 13, stupid, is not an F tier because it is pure cringe. Arnold is Dead from Xanarchy, who is Lil Xan's like friend or producer. He has Anne Frank, the little Jewish girl who wrote about her horrors of surviving Nazi Germany. He put her on the side of his face for no other reason than to just say it's gang shit Xanarchy. Just in terms, I'm gonna give it an S tier for the balls that it took. I mean, just to have the idea to be that like zanned out and go, I'm gonna get Anne Frank put right here. Another S tier. Like the fact that this crazy, like the boogeyman got a ice cream cone and it said burr. I was like, this is the most fucking crazy thing I've ever done. So I got it on myself. Yeah, S tier. Dude, I dead ass thought it was a nutsack across his forehead. His red thing here, which I respect. Something over here. Like these normal ones. And then just, I think it's a cobra on his forehead. I'm at a loss for words, but the snake, there's very G.I. Joe. Cobra Kai, you know what? I like the normal ones, but there's something about really big tattoos. Did you know that Amanda Bynes, like our childhood actress or actor, Amanda Bynes, has a face tattoo? I really hate to do this, but I think she might be our first F. Yeah, it's awful. It's a heart in the weirdest place on her freaking face. And it doesn't even look like it's a coherent heart. It almost looks like she went...
This story is from my own experience.
It was like, hey, I'm running a special. If you buy 8 grams, I'll also throw in a sick new tattoo for you. For free. I just unwrapped the needle to tap my homie over here. But like, since you're already here, like I'll just grab that and tattoo you real quick, bro. Like, let me just put a little heart right here. Amanda Bynes just makes me sad. Like, I just feel so bad for her. Like, Chris Brown tattooed a Jordan 3 on the side of his head. And for a moment, can we just talk about how Chris Brown's even relevant? And he beat Rihanna. Like, why is Chris Brown even how is he even allowed to get this tattoo? He should be locked behind bars, and it should be a crudely drawn 4-year-old shoe on the side of his face right now by a guy named Big Joe, who gives him a cock meat sandwich on Sundays at 3 p.m. Where's my trash can? Is there not a trash can on the fucking... Bro, fuck you. I'm gonna put it... If you're a low tier, you're now Chris Brown tier. Nowadays, instead of F tier, we relate everything to Chris Brown tier. We do not plan women abusers, and for that reason, we are going to take Amanda Bynes, and we're now going to move her up to E, because the longer I've stared at her face, the more I go, damn, that tattoo fucks. Like, don't they kind of make a cute couple? Like, maybe this guy wants to come over on Sundays or something, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna give a reason for this one. I'm not gonna give a single reason for it. I'm just gonna do it quickly. You won't even see it happen. This artist was never on this list. That one's purely based off song content, has nothing to do with the face tattoos. Sorry, Tom. You could be top Bieber. But guess what? Did you know that he has not one, but he has two face tattoos? And I hate them both with a firing, burning passion from the depths of hell that has risen through my heart and is now geared towards this pube-looking thing on here and the smallest cross. If you're gonna do small tattoos like this, why even get them? Why get a sorority girl's tattoo? No question. Mike Tyson, S tier. One of the most iconic fucking tattoos of all time. Nobody will ever come close to this tattoo. No one will ever be able to recreate this tattoo. Mike Tyson will always take the S+ tier on this one. I mean, it fits his face. It's aged beautifully. It's fucking terrifying. If I saw Mike Tyson walking at me with this tattoo, bro, I'm literally just gonna piss my pants. And then I know he's gonna beat my ass, dude. There's nothing I can do but shit my pants. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel bad for doing this. I'm also gonna put Stitches in E tier because Stitches kind of freaks me out a little bit. I don't know. He has this like kid's face here, and it's like realistic, and it looks weird. And he has all this weird shit on his. He has literally all of his tattoos are not bad. They look cool, but like they would have looked cool everywhere else, but covering his face, except for the actual Stitches thing. Like that's fire. I love shit like that. So that's sick. And it looks like E is now becoming our crazy tier. So Famous Dex, E, that's an easy one. Famous Dex is easily in E. Boonk, E, that's an easy one. I don't say less. I don't need to say anything. Me and Tom have a love-hate relationship. I'm gonna throw Tom in E. Okay, Tom is in E. Tom does have some fucking crazy tattoos. Boonk also has some wild tattoos. I would put Boonk in F tier. However, I never knew this until recently. He has the handicap sign put right between his eyes. And so for that level of dedication, just you can't put him that low. He's not with the pubescent Justin Bieber yet. I just like Famous Dex, so I don't feel like I need to put him next to Chris Brown or Justin Bieber either. Lil Xan has some very interesting tattoos in my opinion. He has his mom's name, which a lot of people find sweet, but like, I can't imagine going to the tattoo shop, not having any tattoos, and going, I want to get Kristen right across my face. Like, that's what the tattoo I'm going to get to not piss my mom off about getting it. Just none of that shit makes any fucking sense to me. I love face tattoos. He does have some fucking sick ones, but the only one I really like are the scratches. Other than that, I'm going to put him in F. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, fuck. E tier, dude. I'm sorry. I coughed as soon as I put him in F. I'll put him up. I'm sorry. Holy shit. E tier. E tier looks fucking sick, dude. E tier is looking really fire right now. Ski Mask actually has some very aesthetic face tattoos. I fuck with Ski Mask musically, aesthetically. I think Ski Mask is fucking sick. And I think his tattoos are fire. Even like his Revenge up the jawline, fire. I mean, easy in my opinion, A tier. I don't know if I would put him up there with the likes of like the S tier gods over here. because, like, I mean, really, our S tier is starting to look pretty legendary. But I would give him the benefit of the doubt, and I will say that his revenge tattoo, the nose, the 777 right here, fire placement, I mean, everything just works really well. It fits him, kills it. This one is going to be one of the interesting ones here, because I think Trippy Red has some of the most interesting face tattoos, and I think they're placed very well. I love the 14. I love this. I love the one under the eye. I love that he has the slit through his eye. I love most of his tattoos, but he went crazy on the cheek, and I think it just made it too busy for me. So if it didn't have the M, and it didn't have, I believe it's his homie's revenge, which I think could have gone anywhere. I think it would have been like a S tier. I think it looks super aesthetic and clean, but I'm gonna put him in A tier because it's not B because of that busyness. So that I feel good with that one. I'm also gonna put Lil Skies in B tier because I think Lil Skies has some great fucking tattoos, but I think he went so fucking crazy with all the tattoos that he has no more placement, and the placement got a little sloppy, in my opinion. He just has so many fucking tattoos. No. I'm putting Lil Skies in A, and I'm gonna put Lil Skies in A for one or two reasons. One, the dedication to getting this insane amount of face tattoos. He's almost up there with Lil Wayne, where I'm sure if I zoomed in on his face as well, I could literally play I Spy just hours and hours and hours. For that, that's definitely an A tier, as well as when the whole SoundCloud rap thing kind of came out, he was definitely one of the pioneers that went crazy in the face tattoo section, along with Lil Xan. Look at the different. I prefer Sky over Lil Xan, so I'm also going to put him up there in being Lil Peep. I think Lil Peep gets, in my opinion, an S tier because of the fact that the Crybaby one had such an impact. The anarchy on the face right here, in my opinion, is fucking iconic. I love his fucking tattoos. I love his music. And I think the Crybaby tattoo, in my opinion, becomes iconic. And so it puts him above A tier. So we'll put him in S tier. I also want to put 21 Savage in S tier. And let me explain this. That knife tattoo in the middle of his forehead is one of the most iconic rap imageries, in my opinion, of the 21st century. As well as the fact that his brother also got it exactly on his forehead before he did. And then when he passed away, it was a memorial to him. And it just fits so with the aesthetic. It's such a cool piece with story. S tier. It's iconic. Look at this iconographic imagery. You know what I'm saying? I will put Post Malone in A tier as well. I apologize. In my opinion, he has some really fucking sick tattoos. Like, the Always Tired, in my opinion, fire. That's the Blade fire. I mean, he added so much at this point. I wouldn't put him in S tier. Part of me wants to put him in B tier because it also is a little busy for me. But I'm putting Lil Pump into D tier because I don't think his tattoos in general don't match his aesthetic. I think it fits him personally, and I love that about him. But like the dumbass alien ones, the color, it threw me off. Instantly just dropped him from like what would be like maybe a C tier to a D tier. Honestly, I might put Kodak kind of high. These three crosses are fucking sick. Yeah. For no other reason, I'm putting him there. This picture here is making it an A. I fuck with this picture. These tattoos fuck. They fuck hard. My boy Convolk, he has a very small little face tattoo right here. To me, in my opinion, personally, it's sick. It's not bad. It's very minimal. It looks cool, and I think minimal tattoos are something that it does take a lot of control not to go crazy and fuck up your face. But it's not like Justin Bieber minimal. So for Convolk, for like the little minimal piece, I'm gonna make that like a B. Let's take a B, because I would put myself probably in C. And I think that looks cool. I think he looks sick, so I put him up in B. This is actually kind of coming together. There's a few here that I'm not so sure on that I've moved up and down. But the game originally had a butterfly on his face, but he got made fun of for it, or kind of questioned about his like toughness. So he then got a giant red star with LA in it because he runs LA. And obviously red is because he's blood affiliated. So Oh, I don't know. If he had the butterfly, honestly, it might be even scarier and it might rank him higher. I'm gonna say this kind of, in my opinion, is not one of my favorites. It's just, I don't like big color pieces, so this is why it also, in my opinion, is going lower. But I'm gonna put him in C. Yeah, a C works. It's just, I don't like the big, in my opinion, if you're gonna get your face done, you gotta kind of complement the face, if that makes sense. When you put big things like here, or this guy, it's just, it's too much. It just doesn't, in my opinion. Again, this is all my opinion. I think Post Malone deserves an A tier. I think that works way better. Would I say this is like my final? I would say this is as close as we're gonna get for part 1. Now, if you guys want me to make a part 2 with brand new people, and then from there we'll just keep going until we get like a winner's bracket, and then we'll just throw them all up here, that would be kind of a fun video. I would love to do something like that. As always, all recommendations are encouraged and recommended, and I would appreciate it. So if you guys want to see me rank other things like fashion choices, if you guys want to see me make videos on other tattoo stuff or whatever it is, anything like this, let me know. I love making these tier list videos. I just never like released them, and they're just fun to make. Like, dude, I'm just having fun. So make sure, if you don't already, follow me on Instagram. Don't be a loser. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok. I'm popping right now. I think I have like 30 followers, which is sick. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.